Tyler Ramos. 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 Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. And I swear, guys, sometimes I just be having one of those days. I'm feeling tired. I'm just feeling off the ball. I got a lot going on. And then as soon as that intro rolls, with a little help of that South Coloradian rooster milk that I saw you guys talking about, served up by Jason Casper. After a little bit of that energy kicks right back into my veins for this live stream. What is going on, Candle Mafia? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for spending your precious, precious time with me on this live stream every single weekday here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. And we have some interesting things popping up on the charts, right? So kind of confusing charts out there. We're going to try to make sense of it. I'm going to give you guys an idea of if I'm leaning bearish or leaning bullish. And then we're going to talk about some key levels that I'm watching. You guys know we were looking at that line in the sand that I was looking to flip complete bear mode. And that level was broken, right? We broke below that level. But it's important that you guys realize that, when we were saying we break that level, right? We were saying if we break that level decisively, right, with higher hourly candles. And we actually only closed like 1 4-hour candle below this level, and then we popped right back above it and flipped it to support. So I don't know if I'm going to consider that a decisive break of the level. So things are kind of up in the air right now. Which way are we going? Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we going sideways? For those of you who don't know, that's what crab means. Crabs walk sideways. That's a crab market. I saw some people in there like, crab, what? But with all that being said, guys, I'm going to try to clear this stuff up, try to let you guys know which way we're leaning. I'm going to show you those key levels to watch. We'll take a look at that level that we broke. And then, I was getting a lot of people saying, and again, guys, I do just want to point out, typically we end those streams, these streams and then price moves. It's basically what happened yesterday. You can't make it up, but, yeah, we're gonna break it down for you guys. And also, I know there were a lot of people out there like, what happened, right? Like, why did we pump? What the heck just happened? Oh my God, we're pumping, right? And I know that things were looking pretty bearish yesterday, but that pump really wasn't coming out of nowhere. Because there were things on the lower time frames that were indicating we could get a small bounce to the upside. I will be honest, this did come a bit higher up than I would have expected. This does look like a pretty strong bounce. But we're gonna break it all down. I'm gonna give you guys those key levels. But before we jump into it, guys, let's go ahead and say what is up to the Candle Mafia. And for I saw some people saying, talking about what they want for Christmas. For anybody curious, the only thing I want for Christmas is a new microphone cable. Shout out to the broken microphone cable here on the Frankie Candles set. And guys, we do these giveaways every single week. I can't afford a new USB cable. It's not like I'm lazy and I don't want to order it. We just keep giving our money away. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Jessica, guys. We got Jessica in the chat. Jessica, they were worried about you. I saw them in chat. I forget who it was. Somebody was like, "Hey, I'm kind of worried. Has anyone seen Jessica?" Shout out to Jessica. How you doing? How do you feel about the Ledger Stack as a new wallet? It's pretty cool. I've seen it. It's pretty dope. Shout out to Tony D. I see you, brother. But let's go ahead and say what is up to the Candle Mafia. Who do we got in here tonight? We got Jamar Brown saying he smashed it. Could be wrong, but I think he's talking about that like button. What is going on? Joey, Daniel, Frankie with the horn emojis. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. We got the bit in the chat with the fireworks emojis. Let's see who else we got. We got Jadeen or Jaldin. I can't really see from here. Kind of small text. Let's see. Beat sounding good in my ride. Let's go. Maybe he's got those subs in his car. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the bit. I think we just shouted out the bit. Bubba's Crypto in the chat. Let's go. Legends have it. What is going on? We got Jamie in the chat saying, let's go. Shout out to you, man. YOLO Baggins, what is going on, man? Said barely 100 likes. Come on, y'all. Smash that like button. And shout out to YOLO Baggins. Hey, YOLO. I always forget to say this. I love that avatar, bro. Gotta say, I do love that avatar. Shout out to Ant Art NFTs. Let's see. Caveman, what is going on? He says, yo, bing bong. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the support. CD, what is going on? Let's see. Don, guys, we got Don Manning in the chat. Said, still not feeling good, bro. No, I am feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I just had a very, 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 very hectic day. I shot like 3 videos. I went on Ben's live stream. I just had a lot going on today, and I was basically just dead. And I was like, oh, God. We got another 2-hour live stream, like trying to crawl across the finish line, and then you hear that flute beat, and I'd be over here like, VWAP flop. You know what I'm saying? I saw you guys in the chat saying Frankie's probably doing the VWAP flop. Sometimes you guys can't see my feet, but my feet are going nuts right now doing that VWAP flop. VWAP flopping all over the place. Let's go. Kill him, baby. Kill him. Let's go. Bing bong. Yeah, guys, the energy's back. I don't know. I was like exhausted before we started the stream, and now it's all back. I don't know. That CandleMafia is just, you guys say I got the sauce. The truth is you guys got the sauce. You guys got the sauce that I need, and I got the sauce that you need. So, hey, that's a mutual relationship right there. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Connor Anderson, what is going on? We got Crypto Billy, Rob the Crypto Snob, Crypto Anon, Tony D, Tyler Durden, D Petty Crypto, Captain Kirk, Crypto Billy. Did I say Crypto Billy? Crypto Anon. Guys, all the mods. We got the best mods in the game. Shout out to you guys. We got Como Se Coma in the chat, says the crew. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Eric, shout out to Eric. Nomad Dad, what is going on with that clown and balloon emoji? Because you know what, guys? Sometimes you just got to go full clown mode. Let's see. Shout out to Dave Digital. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for all the support. Brad Guidell says ATB was hilarious today. What were they doing on ATB? Oh, God. Yeah, shout out to Brad Guidell. Thank you for being here, bro. Let's get a couple more in here. Lathan Craft, I see you. Crypto Bambino. Hey, Crypto Bambino. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Brad Guidell for the $10 super chat for USB and extra ice pack for the camera. Brad, you're making me laugh, bro. You're making me laugh. The ice pack for the camera, guys. So we did solve that problem. We actually did solve that problem. We now have a fan that clamps to the studio desk that blows right into the camera. So we don't have the ice packs anymore. But for the first month of the show, guys, literally was laying ice packs on top of that camera to cool it off. But hey, you got to do what you got to do to get people their sauce. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brad. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for that super chat. Happy holidays, bro. YOLO Baggins, we said what's up to you. We got Starscream. What is going on? Says Starscream Full Bear. What's up, fam? What's going on, bro? We got Chris. Donato Cabrera says killing it, Frankie. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on one. I'm on one now. I was falling asleep before. Now I'm on one. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Smash out them likes. Thank you so much, Anon. And AZTV. We got Crypto. Nasilov says Dumpster. Shout out to Biomex. Shout out to The Bit. And shout out to Ahmed Ben Amar. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia. I appreciate you guys. One more time, got to say it, for tuning into the live stream right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, because I noticed while answering 100 comments on Sunday, I was going through the comments, answering all the comments, and I said this yesterday, I saw some familiar names out there that were not subbed to the channel. Super interesting, but I'm a lurker, right? So there's a lot, some of my favorite YouTubers I wasn't subbed to for a long time. But I'm just saying, if you're not subbed, get subbed to that channel. Shout out to the CandleMafia. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the dang charts and see what is going on. Yeah, guys, I just want to let you know, I know there's some rumors going on that Mrs. Candles is fake. I just want to squash, I kind of feel like I bring this up a lot. I don't want it to be weird, but I just want to say, she's real, guys. I swear. I don't want to harp on this too much because I feel like it looks, but I swear she's real. I swear. Don't look into it, but I'm just saying she's real, so there's no need to look into it. That's all I'm saying. I have a girlfriend, guys. I swear. Anyway, moving on, guys. Taking a look at the charts here, starting off on Bitcoin. What do we got going on? Let's go ahead and dive in here. We're going to start on the higher time frames. I'm going to go ahead. What is this? Oh, I got to log out of this paper trade. Let's see. How do we do it? All right, whatever. We'll leave it. Just got green and blue arrows on the chart, guys. Ignore those. Can we just delete them? Can we just go like that? No. Okay. Anyway, starting off on the weekly time frame, guys. You will know, obviously, the bearish news here is that VWAP is flopping. Sometimes I do the VWAP flop right before the stream, but the weekly is doing the VWAP flop right now, which is not a great sign because we did have that bullish divergence on the weekly, which is likely to give us a move to the upside, or was likely to give us a move to the upside. But was this the extent of it, right? Printed, little green candle, confirmed. A little wick up, get a little, wasn't that much of a move. Let's see, we actually only came up about 10%, which is, I mean, somewhat decent compared to what we've been getting lately. But guys, was that a 10% move off a weekly bull div? Seems really, really, really weak for such a rare bullish sign. But guys, you want to remember we are in a bear market. And not only that, guys, we were also looking at the money flow, still not really looking that good, right? So we did get that move up, but just kind of lackluster. Is there a chance that these could still play out? We're going to talk a little bit about it today. But don't look at this volume profile, guys. It gets a little sketchy. Anyway, I don't want anyone getting scared. You know, if we break this level here, a little low volume gap all the way into 14K, yikes. Anyway, also looking at the 2-week, guys, we did confirm a bullish divergence, but just like on the weekly time, Nomad Dad said, plot twist, I'm Mrs. Candles. Somebody get these people under control. Somebody control these people. Oh, God, I love you guys. You guys are crazy. Dave Digital, I'm Mrs. Candles. I'm going to stop playing with this microphone because it's bound to go mute. I'm just kidding. Anyway, looking at the 2-week, guys, we did have that confirmed bull div. And just like the weekly had the caveat of the money flow coming out, the 2-week has the bull div, which would be a really rare bullish sign, right? Really rare bullish sign. But money flow crossing over into the red is a very bearish sign. So definitely some caveats here. That's why we don't, that's why when we see bullish signs in a bear market, we take note that we're in a bear market, right? So we're not expecting this thing to rip us into a new bull market. But I would say, that weekly bull div or that weekly bull div was one of those cases that we were looking at for a potential bottom for Bitcoin. And guys, right before we get into those altcoins, I do kind of want to give you guys a little bit of extra sauce, on my cycle chart that we've been taking a look at recently, and just kind of take a look at it, see where we are in the market and where we could potentially go. Check in on some things that we haven't looked at in a while. I ain't scared. Shout out to Dave Digital says, we're all Mrs. Candles. I'm Mrs. Candles. You're Mrs. Candles. We are all Mrs. Candles. Let's go. Anyway, my money flow is flowing towards the red. Oh, boy. Shout out to Yukin in the chat, one of our premium Discord members. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But let's go ahead and take a look here, guys. Weekly bull div, obviously not looking the best. If that VWAP flop roll, if that VWAP officially flops to the downside, guys, it's not going to be a very good look for Bitcoin. Now, taking rolling down the time frames here, money flow starting to roll to the upside here on the 6-day. VWAP flipping to the downside, unfortunately. 5-day also VWAP flopping down there as well. Ignore these arrows, guys. These are just these trades that I have. I could try to how do I? Oh, I see. Let me just get out of here. Boom. Okay. Anyway, shout out, anyone who doesn't know, if you use any of these exchanges, guys, if you use any of these exchanges here, you could actually trade directly on TradingView, which is really, really cool for anybody that didn't know. VWAP flopping to the downside on the 5-day. And this is what we don't want to forget, guys. We are getting that. We did get that little bit of a pump to the upside. However, if you look at the 4-day, we still have that red dot printing. And we also have that 3-day red dot printing as well with the money, but the money flow is still in the green, but starting to roll over there. So 5-day and 4-day and 3-day red dots, not the best. Confirmed blood diamond on your 2-day. VWAP does look like you may be finding a little bit of a bottom there. Let's turn on the BitLab indicators real quick. Now we are not getting a blue wave here, right? Typically when you get these blue waves, it does indicate a potential bottom, but we're not getting any crazy bottom signals here just yet on the 2-day. But yeah, that with that blood diamond, I would still be a little bit concerned with that. And then, coming back to our BitLab indicator, you want to also understand that we are way out of our gold wave here. Typically, this does indicate that the move down was not a was not normal price action when looking at the relative price, the context of the relative price, right? So kind of showing this might have been an extreme move and could warrant a correction to the downside, but I would let another candle print here, and we will print one in about 57 minutes. But moving on, looking at our daily looking to potentially roll back up with our VWAP here. Money flow back on the run to the upside, curving up just slightly. And you guys will see very, very quickly why I am saying that there are some confusing things popping up on the charts. But yeah, money flow coming back up as our VWAP is bottoming out here, looking like we could find a potential bottom. But I want to be clear, definitely a bit too early to call that just yet. Taking a look at the BitLab indicators, guys, one thing I really love about these indicators is the fact that they help you really identify when there's bottoms and when there's tops. So you can see here, very similar to Market Cipher, it does look like this wants to roll back to the upside on the histogram and our wave here, but we're not getting a big blue wave, right? Typically, when you get these big blue waves, that's where you wind up getting a big pump to the upside, right? Big blue wave. You did get fall off a little bit more, but you did get that pump to the upside. You get a blue wave right down here as we come down, and then we started trending to the upside. And then this blue wave right here also did get a move to the upside. We're not really getting that right now. We are getting unshaded waves, which do indicate potential consolidation. So definitely, looking like we could potentially just kind of consolidate and move sideways, which is definitely an option. Unfortunately, I know it's the boring option. I know we want a massive Santa rally. But coming back here, daily is, looking like it wants to roll to the upside. Now, looking back at the 4-day, guys, we could get a VWAP flip here. If we got a VWAP flip here, we could still see, even on the weekly, this would take a long time to find out. But if we got a VWAP flip here, we could potentially still hold these bull divs on the higher time frames. I will say, I said this a bunch when we were looking at this, when this was looking to print, even before it printed. Obviously, you want to be careful in the bear market with the bullish signals, but, unlikely that it gives you no move. And we did get a move here, but I would even argue that was really small. So not impossible that that's it for the weekly bull div, but I also wouldn't be surprised if this actually rolled back around, especially because we reflipped that key level of support back into support. We broke below it and then flipped it back to support, and we didn't really close any higher hourly candles underneath it sustainably, so maybe we are back above that. Maybe we see things turn around, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper. We have a lot to look at today, but yeah, 2-day blood diamond. Not impossible that that's all we got out of this. This could be what I'm looking for here, guys, are bullish candlesticks, right? So, we did have that 2-day blood diamond on our Heikinashis. However, this does look like somewhat of a bullish hammer, not the strongest bullish hammer, really. Really, what I would like a bullish hammer to look like is this. You see you come down, and then you get a long wick on the downside with a tiny body at the top. That is a bullish hammer, and it typically indicates a reversal to the upside, right? So if we were getting a strong bullish hammer here, again, this is somewhat of a bullish hammer, not as strong as that one, but that would indicate a potential reversal. I would like it to be a little bit more clear there, and it would make me think or more confident that that blood diamond did already play out. So again, daily looking to roll back over 16-hour green dot now printing with the money flow back in the green, guys. Mixed signals. But I will say it was looking pretty gross yesterday. And, when we get back to those lower time frames and we start looking at those key levels, it's going to look really, you're going to see why it is, you're gonna see why things may be looking a little bit more bullish. 12-hour green dot also printing money flow, also aggressive rip to the upside. So again, not ready to really throw in the towel on these higher time frames just yet. And again, we're gonna get to those key levels in just a second. Jessica is in the Mafia. Shout out to Jessica. I'll be honest, I kind of missed the whole Jessica thing. Is Jessica really a person, or is this someone who changed their name? I don't know. I feel like Jessica's like an inside joke. I think I missed the joke, though. Or everyone just loves Jessica. I don't know. Don't tell Mrs. Candles that there's another Jessica in the chat because, hey, hun, hey. No. We weren't saying, no, I didn't say Jessica. I was saying, they said, will it pump? And I said, yes. And then I sneezed. Sorry. Yeah, no. Love you. Okay. Anyway, 12-hour green dot with that money flow coming back to the upside. Again, I will take a look at that key level. Things are interesting right now, guys. 8-hour green dot confirmed. Money flow still in the red, but you are starting to curve back to the upside, guys. Again, confusing market. Jessica's a real person. Shout out to Jessica. Thank you for being here, Jess. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I just said Okay, she's mad. She's mad. I gotta soundproof this room, guys. Shout out to Thesis himself. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thesis says, gotta give a huge shout out to Frankie and the Candle Mafia for showing support on my channel. Some Mafia members took a step further and joined my Patreon page. Means more than you know. Thank you. Shout out to Thesis himself. Yeah, he's got I don't know how you would categorize his YouTube channel, but I watched one of his videos last night, and he was putting a lift kit on his side-by-side. It's pretty good content. I thought they were talking like New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's in New York, but they're like, hey, give me the grease. Look at this thing. As loose as a goose. I don't know. So I had to drop some love on that, bro. Shout out to you, bro. You're killing it. He's got like 31,000 subscribers. Crazy, dude. Absolutely dope. Shout out to you, bro. But with that being said, guys, yeah, green dot on your 12-hour confirm. Money flow in the red, a little bit confusing. Cybersplash says an Academy Award goes to. Shout out to Cybersplash. What? I'm not acting, guys. I'm not acting. It's not my fault that, let's go, Joe. Hey, Eric. Eric's trying to get me in trouble. Eric's trying to get me to yell the name that I can't say. Listen, guys, there's going to only be one Mrs. Candles, and that's her name. I can't say another. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Girls are funny, man. Girls are funny. They don't even like you saying another girl has the same name. I don't know. But yeah, guys, money flow in the red just to add to the confusion here. But the 8-hour green dot is confirmed. Taking a look at our 6-hour where we did have a bullish divergence, right? So a lot of people were saying, New York, what's going on, JP? Yeah, a lot of people, were saying like, what the heck happened, right? Why are we pumping? Why did we pump? And the reason for it was very, very clear, right? The reason for it was very clear. I didn't think we would get that big of a rip. I think we may have, I don't know if they were forming yet, but I think we may have, I'll be honest with you guys, between the live stream, between this 2-hour live stream, my section on BitBoy, Ben's channel on the BitBoy Crypto channel, and then between both Discords, I don't remember exactly where I say what, but we were talking about these bullish divergences, I think on the stream last night, if not in one of the Discords, if not on the morning stream. We were talking about this somewhere, but we were saying, hey, watch that 4-hour bull div, because if it happens at support, this is where we could potentially see a bounce. So this was definitely on a technical level a big reason of why we pumped, right? And we're going to break down exactly why we pumped as well. This is the 6-hour bull div, but we also had it on the 5-hour, the 4-hour, the 3-hour, and the 2-hour. The 3-hour was very, very slight, but the 2-hour was very slight. The 3-hour was a little bit stronger. But guys, this is, once you get used to seeing how price acts, you'll understand. And I'm going to break this down for you guys in this stream, because I think we got some teachable moments here. But just continuing on here, 4-hour is looking to roll over. However, I'm being very careful, guys, because when price is acting like this and there's a lot of mixed signals, I'm not banking on the next candle bringing this down to print a red dot. This does seem like it may be one of those times where you get close to the zero line and then you get some crazy pump out of nowhere and you get support, and the VWAP may actually just get a little tick up. Very hard to call that exactly, but money flow starting to round up. Like, see, look at that nice little curve to the upside. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Too soon to really take anything away from that. But yeah, these bull divs were a big part of why we pumped, guys. 1-hour money flow crossover into the green, actually not looking too bad. 90-minute money flow crossover into the green as well. Really wish that was happening with this daily green dot. 24-minute thick in the green, 30-minute coming up pretty nicely into the green as well. But let's go ahead. Let's come down to the 12-minute or the 15-minute, guys, and let's pull up our levels. So, people were saying, hey, what happened? Oh, my God. Holy cow. We pumped. And, guys, listen. I'm going to come back up to over to the 4-hour, and, we came down to this value area low. Let me just adjust that level a little bit. We came down to this value area low, which we know is key support, right? Hey, can you check Bone Shiba Swap? Yes, absolutely. And guys, speaking of Bone Shiba Swap, something really interesting about this, about that coin is that I don't know if you guys are familiar with token metrics, but I'll pull this up right here quick. Guys, if you don't know about token metrics, this is something I've been using more and more as we got introduced to it. I mean, we know the guys at Token Metrics for quite some time, but it was something that, I just didn't have the time to really dive into. And recently I've been taking a look at it, and I will let you guys know that, their token metric score right here that you see 89.7%, 86%, This is very, very interesting. I'm actually going to do I'm going to go over this. I actually might drop a tutorial on this when I'm in New York because, I'm not going to be able to stay away from YouTube. It's too hard. But I might drop a tutorial on this, guys, because listen, this is a really, really useful tool. And if you guys have been keeping an eye on Toncoin, I'm sorry we're going off on a tangent here, but I think this is important for anyone interested in token metrics. If you guys are familiar with Toncoin, it's been on an absolute ripper, right? It's like one of the only things doing well right now. We go to the weekly time frame. I mean, thing has just been absolutely ripping. And this was something that Token Metrics AI was screaming that it was bullish. It had a bullish traders Token Metrics score on the trading side, meaning that it's a good coin, a bullish coin to trade, not necessarily long-term hold. But I will say that Toncoin was up here for quite some time, and it absolutely ripped. Also, Pax Gold has been up here for a while. That has also been going up as well, which you guys know that is a coin. I believe that is just tied to the price of gold. So I will say, as I test out Token Metrics and I really start messing around with it, we'll bring this up in a second because I think you guys might be interested in this. But going back to Bitcoin, here we go. But yeah, so taking a look at our levels here, guys, some key levels to keep an eye on are going to be, now you want to remember you have your range, right? You have your value area low, your POC, and your value area high. And then when you come out of your value area, you are expected to get ripped back into your value area. And when you come out of your value area to the downside, a lot of times you get sucked back in towards your POC. And if you flip your POC to support, you are likely to come visit your value area high. And I know there's a lot of confusion on what is going on in the market. Why are we pumping? Why are we dumping? This, that, right? Looking at the markets in terms of ranges can kind of help you not really care, right? Because all you're doing is waiting for price to get to one of these levels, and then you're looking for trades and specific confirmations to get into the trades when you get to those levels, right? So people are saying, oh my God, we just pumped out of nowhere. We were dumping, and then we got a hard bounce. But really what happened, if you know what to look for, is we were getting on the 4 hour, we were coming down absolute dump ski to this value area low. As we're hitting this level, you're looking and you're going, well, look at these momentum waves, right? And whether you're looking at the RSI or whatever, you're looking and you're like, this might form a bullish divergence at this key level. And then once you start printing the bullish divergence, maybe it's time to start thinking you're looking to get in. But when you're expecting these things, it's very, very easy to spot. But you come down, you tap this level. Not only were we starting to form higher time frame 4 hour bull divs, we had it on the 3 hour. We also had it on the 2 hour. Did we have it on the 2 hour? Yeah, barely. But we did have it on the 2 hour. But then if you go down to the lower time frames, like the 15-minute and the 12-minute, let's actually go here. I'm going to put a vertical line as we were tapping this key level. I'm going to put a vertical line to mark out when we were touching that level on the 4 hour. Then we come down to the 12-minute, go down to our vertical line. What do we have happening here? Well, here we actually did kind of get a bull div, a small bull div. But if you come to the 15-minute, you could see, tiny little bull div. Could have caught a nice little scalp there, but then we fell through, but we weren't at our value area low. As we come down to our value area low, not only did we have the bull divs starting to form on the 4 hour, but we also had the bull divs forming on the 15-minute. And there you go, right? You have your higher lows just like this, and you have your lower lows on your price action. And then, boom, you can catch some nice longs off of this level, and then you're looking to make your way up to that POC, and then when you flip that POC to support, which is the situation we're in now. Now, if you're looking at this as a range, right? People are going, are we going to go to 18K? Are we going to 17.5? Right now, all I'm concerned about as a trader is we came down to the lows of the range. We got our bounce. Right? We flipped the POC to support, and now we are above that POC. And you guys will know that this level at 16,550 was essentially the level, this was essentially the level where I was looking to flip full bear mode, right? I was saying if we broke this level, with decisive higher hourly time frame candles, 3-4 hour candles, getting stuck below this and could not get above, that's where I'm flipping bearish, right? If it looked something like this, we came down and then we hung out here for a while, ranged down, tried to get back up, couldn't get back up. We're close now. This is the 15-minute, right? This is what it looks like on the 15-minute, but the 4 hour would be, multiple 4 hour candles underneath this level. That's where I was going to flip full bear mode, but we didn't do that, right? We just came, boom, we tapped the level, almost looked like a liquidity grab, and just came down, boop, scoop the liquidity and rip back to the upside. And this. It's hard to say, guys. This may, I was in full bear. I'm not really in full bear mode because we didn't really close decisive 4-hourly candles below here, right? And that's I want to make that clear, right? Because I think I think I saw a couple people asking, like, what do you mean by decisively break the level? I mean close higher time frame candles, right? So if you come down here, we really only came down here with this 1 4-hour candle, and then we slapped right back up and stuck this as support right away. But if we got stuck under here if it was like this, where we came down and they say this was your value area low, you came down, tapped that value area low, and now you're closing. I mean, look at all these candles, right? These are a ton of 4-hour candles. This is pretty bearish. This is where I would be saying, hey, likely that we're not going to get back up to that value area high. We're probably going to break this POC. And then boom, come down to that value area low, but we didn't get a bunch of 4-hour candle closes underneath here. We just got one and then slapped it back to support. So now that we're above the POC and holding it as support, with multiple 4-hour candles, now it is more likely, in the terms of the volume profile, it is more likely to come up and revisit our value area high, which is coming in at 17,240. So I'm going to break down a couple scenarios that I think can go on here. But that's essentially the gist of it, guys. We came down. We didn't close. We did not decisively break the level. We snapped right back up, which looked pretty good to me. And now we're above that POC, holding it as support. And now, because we're above that POC, right, you come down. And if you hold support, you're expecting to come back to the POC. If you flip the POC, now you're looking to eventually make it back up to your value area high. You want to remember, price action's messy. It's likely not just going to shoot straight up there, although that can happen. But you want to understand, it likely will be something like this. This is a very key level. We're going to talk about why in a second. But, you come up here, and then you're kind of like, boom. Oh, no, we're full bear mode. Oh, no, break. Oh, no, not breakout. Oh, no, we're going to, oh, no, oh, break. Okay, all right. And then we'll range up here, and then eventually you shoot up to that value area high, right? So price action's messy, but if you go back and look at it, you will see that it is very likely, once you flip that PLC to support, that you come back up to your value area high. And then, tomorrow might come, we might be in a downtrend of people like, what the heck? I thought we were going to the POC. I thought we were going to the value area high. And then the next day comes and we're moving. And then people and then by that time, people forget that you even said that. So this is kind of how I'm feeling, guys. As long as we can hold above this POC, the most likely place to go would be eventually revisit that value area high. It doesn't mean it 100% has to happen. We could easily get rejected here and then break down and finally come live down here and potentially break down to lower prices. But as long as we are holding support above this level, I am expecting, due to the laws of the, and I call them laws, they're not really laws, but due to how volume profiles typically behave, that it would be what you're expecting. Now, we do have some really, really important resistance above us, right? I just said that. We go over that, and we're going to do that right now. With this blue box, right, we have a few things here. Now, if we go ahead and turn on our VPVR, you can see, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, too, because we have two volume profiles here. Well, actually, we do. You can see here, this POC down here is very, very strong, guys. This is a pretty high volume node. But not only do we have this high volume node down here where we are holding support, but we also have this high volume node that we're sitting above right now, as well as this high volume node right here. That's why I have this box here, because we have this node, and not only that, if we come over to another chart, do I have? Where's my spider line chart? Let's see. Where are them spider lines at? We need them spider lines. Okay. I'm gonna pull up this chart. Okay. Well, we don't have spider lines on this chart, but you're gonna have to take my word for it, guys. There is a spider line in this blue box as well. Oh no, we do have spider lines here. Boom. There you go. Okay. What chart is this? Okay. So there you go, right? So we have a bunch of high volume nodes in this area, right? A little bit of a gap here, but we do have this high volume node that we are kind of stuck below right now, as well as we do also have the spider line. And if you come down to a lower time frame, we are trying to get above that spider line. Really zoom in to see what's happening here. Just really messing around with that spider line. Holding it, losing it, holding it, losing it. So just kind of dancing on this thing. But if we flip that spider line, would also be a pretty bullish, would be likely that, that's an important level to flip. So high volume nodes, spider lines, I'm sure you have some form of a local golden pocket down here as well. I don't even really think, just with that confluence, I don't know how important it is that you find that, that local golden pocket as well. But let me just see, guys. I think I did see some super chats here. I don't want to miss them. Shout out to Wick. Wick589, shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for this $2 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. He says, loss harvesting, happy Festivus for the rest of us. Shout out to Wick. Don't forget, guys, we will be having a tax expert on the channel, so you guys can ask your tax questions because I can't answer them. I'm not a tax guy. I hate taxes. Honestly, I'm just pissed off that they make you do it. Like, why are you putting it on me? If you want to take my money, come take it. Don't make me do work for it. It's like, well, yeah, we want to collect all this money from you, but you guys are going to do all the work, and if you don't pay, we're going to get you. You're going to be in trouble. So it's like, it's a scam. Anyway, I'm sorry, IRS. I'm sorry. I pay my taxes. I'm just saying it's kind of a load of, it's kind of messed up. Anyway, Tony D, thank you for the super chat. Oh, he says expert tax strategist rescheduled to January 5th. So keep an eye out for that, guys. And don't forget to check out CoinLedger if you guys are looking to make your crypto taxes a little bit easier. They have an automated software that can connect to TurboTax. It also allows you to spit out some super nice tax-ready documents that you can give to your accountant or whatever, so you can properly pay your taxes so the tax man doesn't come looking for you. Trust me, you don't want that. I don't know from my own experience, but I know people who dealt with that, and it's not worth it. Trust me. Pay your taxes, people. That's about the only, not financial advice, but I mean, pay your taxes. Anyway, so, guys, that is a key level we have to get above this blue box for the reasons just discussed. You also have that local value area high, but if we zoom out, that's likely going to move. But if we could flip this level, this would be the next level that we would want to flip. But right above it, we do still have some resistance. We have that local golden pocket. I think it's pulled from here or here. You got a local golden pocket that we came up and kissed perfectly here. And yeah, if we flip that, this is likely, if we are going to get to that value area high, this is likely where we'll get caught up. You'll probably come back here and then it'll be like, oh my God, is the pump over? Is the pump over? And then you get a little bounce. Oh my God, oh no, hang on. Oh, now we're below the spider line. So you're likely to, if you're going to play around, you're likely to get caught up on these levels. Maybe you lose it, you come back down, and then eventually you'll get up to that value area high. Most probably, right? Nothing's 100%, especially in trading. It is funny, people do think that, people who are not experienced will be like, there was a bearish divergence and it didn't go down. And it's like, yeah, listen, divergences play out like, I don't know the exact statistic, but it's like almost 8 or 9 times out of 10, they give you some kind of move, right? One of the most reliable, easy to spot trade setups that you can find, and one of the most reliable, right? But still, even divergences are not, even divergences are not guaranteed, right? Nothing in trading is guaranteed. And then, we'll take a look at XDC in a minute, which has been going absolutely crazy, and you guys can see why not all divergences play out, because if something's in a massive rip to the upside, you're going to keep creating divergences kind of naturally, but eventually the momentum catches up to the price action. But we'll take a look at that in just a second. But there you go, guys. Those are the key levels. And again, the big news here is that we did not close many decisive candles below this level that I was looking to flip major bear, right? This was the main level, this POC of 16,559. That was the main level that I'm kind of like, that was the panic level. Not the panic level, but basically the panic level. And then we just kind of, boop, scooped down. What did Lux Algo say about this? Did it call this a liquidity grab? Let's see. Not that, if Lux Algo calls it, it's 100%. Yeah, no, it wasn't calling it on the 4-hour maybe. Let's see. Load. Come on, load. You could do it, computer. You could do it. I know you can. There you go. Yeah, no, Lux Algo's not calling it a liquidity grab. But, these are levels I'm looking at, guys, and that's kind of just so you know why we pumped, right? That's basically the reason we pumped. We came down to a key level. Now, I will say this. I was looking at some other levels as well. We did have another value area high or another value area low down here closer to about 16K. And, we did come down, and I was thinking, I'm like, hey, 4-hour bull div is looking good. I was going to take the trade, but a lot of times, even if you get that bull div, if you don't come down to that key level, sometimes you will kind of scam wick down to actually hit the level. But we didn't get it. We the bull div front ran it, and we got that move up. But then I was looking at some other charts, and I'm like, we did have a value area low there. So that would have been a no-brainer if I was looking at that level. But, sometimes you win them, you lose them, and sometimes you just miss them, guys. You can't catch every single trade. But The important thing is to not FOMO in. All right, let's go ahead and check on chat real quick because that is basically what I'm thinking for Bitcoin, guys. A little bit of mixed signals, but as long as we hold above that POC, things are looking pretty decent to potentially ride up to at least the value area high at about 17.1. Let's see. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. 100x support. Let's go. Shout out to Jiren. Are you telling me to short support? No, please don't short. Hey, actually, guys, that was kind of the motto of the live stream yesterday. The motto was don't short support, right? We hopped on here and I was saying, like, you don't want to FOMO into trades when you're dumping. You want to wait till you come up to retest resistance to potentially get a move to the downside, right? So if you were looking for a retrace, let's just say, let me get rid of all this TA for a second. Let's say that you saw this move down and you didn't get your short. And let's just say we know that this is going to be, for argument's sake, this is only going to be a short-term retrace, right? So you could pull your local golden pockets, and let's say that you have your golden pocket right here, right? So if you were expecting, and all your confirmations were saying that you were likely going to continue back to the downside, and you were looking for short entries. Let's say you had a weekly bear div, and you're looking, the long-term trend is down, and you know we're going down, or you think we're going down. I'm not saying that's the case right now, I'm just saying for argument's sake, right? This is where you would want to enter. You pull your local golden pocket and you wait for price to come back up and retest. You don't want to short down here at a support level, right? A lot of people panic. Oh my God, we broke support, right? Because you could see even on that value area low, we actually did wick below it. So as soon as it wicks below that level, everyone's like, oh my God, we're breaking the level. We're going to zero. And then they enter shorts here and then boom, wrecked, right? And just so you guys know, I do take risky positions sometimes. I'm not all, I'm not a complete square, right? Sometimes I use high leverage. Sometimes I FOMO into trades. But you have to understand, I've been doing this for a long time. When I FOMO into trades, I do it in a way where I manage my risk so well that if I lose the trade, it's almost zero loss, right? And I know that there's a 90% chance I'm going to lose the trade. However, sometimes you can get lucky and catch those trades, but you're essentially gambling. And listen, trading is not gambling. I do not gamble. I treat trading as a business, and gambling is not trading. I know a lot of people say that. It's not the case. That's just somebody who didn't know how to trade the right way, so they were just gambling and they lost all their money. So they were gambling, but that doesn't mean that everyone has to treat it as gambling. Oh, no, multi-sig dummy. Yeah. Oh, no, I know you were joking, bro. I know you were joking. He says, I was joking 100x long support, right? Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. Thanks for your shout out to multi-sig dummy. No, I know you're joking. I wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying yesterday, kind of the theme of the stream was not short support, right? But that's why, right? Because you would have lost that. You would have lost that value area low, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, short it, and then you get wrecked. But yeah, really the way you would want to do it is getting rid of this TA. Again, I think you guys got the point. But, just saying you dumped, right? Let's go ahead and actually just bar replay mode, right? Let's just do it in real time, right? So we're watching. Let's say we have our key level here, and we're watching price. Oh my God, it's dumping. Oh my God, it's breaking the level. This is where people are panicking. Oh my God, oh my God. And then you wind up shorting, and then you get a move to the upside. But the real thing to do is, I know there's a level of support here. It's likely we get a bounce, and let's see where we can reject to. You pull your local fib. Get it a little more accurate there to the top of that wick. Come on, baby. And then you wait for a retest. And it's likely you're going to come up and test that local golden pocket. And then that is where you would rather enter your short position. And then, obviously, we don't know what happens here. But that's, you're much more likely to reject here than reject support. So just to break that down, that was kind of the vibe of yesterday's stream. Oh, no. Why does that happen? Okay. Well, that TA is gone forever, guys. Okay. So we'll have to redraw those. Actually, is it still on this? Oh no, that's a secret. That was the kitchen, guys. I can't show you guys the kitchen. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's not save that. Can we go back now? We can't. We lost the TA, guys. That's okay. We'll just redraw the levels. But that's basically how I'm feeling about Bitcoin, guys. Those are the levels to watch, and that's a little sauce on how to not short support. And shout out to multi-sig. Tell me, I knew you were joking. That rant was not about you. That was about yesterday's stream. But yeah, Shout out to you, man. Bubba's Crypto says, #value. I love you, brother. Thank you for that. 100% right, bro. That's why I just waited till today to start building a short position. Currently short at 16.9. Let's go. Nice move, man. That is definitely a much better short entry than shorting support. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see. Please add a payment option in your Discord so we can directly pay using own exchanges rather than MetaMask. That would really help. Shout out to R Rush Kapoor. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Tony D. I don't know if that's possible, but if it is possible, Tony D would know and be able to do it. Let's go ahead and check on chat, guys. Before we move on to the altcoins, we're going to take a look at Ethereum in just 1 second. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Shout out. We got 873 people watching the live stream right now. 866 people just left. They heard me saying, and they're like, I'm out of here. I don't want to hear this guy talk. I'm just kidding, guys. Smash that like button. We're going to be spinning that wheel of pain and pleasure, and maybe we'll have to pop in for a Christmas giveaway or something like that. Smash up that like button. We're going for 700 likes on tonight's stream. If we do, we'll spin that wheel 10 times. And yeah, shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and move on here. Yeah, I just scrolled past it. Someone said I entered along there, lol. Bubba's Crypto, shout out to you, man. Also, like, don't feel bad, like, if you did that, right? Yesterday, in the premium Discord, it's actually funny. I was like, hey, guys, I'm going to enter a FOMO short here. I will get wrecked. Do not do this. I was like super, super explicit. Like, this is likely going to be a good learning experience and a reason why you don't want to short at support. But sometimes you just get those nuclear breakdowns. And the way with things looking yesterday with the yellow X's and the blood diamonds popping up on the higher time frames that did not confirm, again, a big reason why you want to wait for confirmations and not trade based off of a signal that is not confirmed, because a lot of times they could disappear, right? And yeah, I didn't get wrecked because I knew there was a very, very high chance that we were going to bounce at this level. Yeah, I got like stopped out for like $2. But it was a great like kind of teachable moment there. And then, you know, in that post, I was like, I'm entering a FOMO short in case we break down completely, but understand that we're getting bull divs on the lower time frames as well as the higher time frames with money flow coming up on the lower time frames. This is where you would be looking for longs, but I'm just going to go ahead and FOMO wreck myself so you guys can learn. I didn't say so you can learn, but I was like, I'm going to do it. Don't do it. Do as I teach, not as I say. And it turned into a really good learning experience for anybody who is new, right? They're just like, oh, wow, he said he was going to get wrecked, and he got wrecked. But I didn't get wrecked. I got stopped out at almost no loss. But that's the important thing about risk management, guys. You could take risky moves and stuff if you're being smart about it, right? But I don't recommend anybody try that. Do not short support. Just look for longs. You would have made out way better. All right. Continuing on here, first time from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Shout out to Roberto J. De Jesus. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Shout out to the first timers. Don't forget, Jessica is in the chat, guys. Shout out to Jessica. Love you too. Oh, yeah. Oof. Mrs. Candles just kind of creaked open the door and looked at me and then shut it. I can't say that name. Anyway, I entered a scalp long at the VAL and took profits, Frankie. Oh, Bubba's, you got profit on it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Let's get it. But yeah, reject golden pocket down to high volume node, then spring to 786. Let's see what high volume node are you talking about. Let's go ahead and check it. Visible range, volume profile, reject down to the high volume node. Maybe you're talking about this one at about 16,815. I think what Dave is saying, I think it was Dave. He's saying we're going to go boom, boom. Thinking about doing something like that. They call that the elephant of death is what they call that. Big trunk, giant tusks coming down. Big old ears, big old elephant ears, right? Elephant mouth, right? Look at that. There you go. Elephant of death, guys. That is the elephant of death. Anyway. Somebody make it an NFT. Let's go. With all that being said, Franklin Candelabra Company. Wick, I love that. If I ever make a candelabra company, don't sue me. I'm going to take that. I'm sorry. Shout out to Wick. I appreciate you, bro. XRP we could take a look at. We will definitely take a look at Matic. Shout out to Crypto Shemip Doshmo. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize, but he says Candle Mob. Let's get it. Candle emoji, candle emoji, candle emoji, candle emoji. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to the Candle Mob. Frankie next, Bob Ross. Frank next, Bob Ross. Shout out to Crypto Papi. Yellow Baggins the vet. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. You guys are too funny. Just put 20x long on Doge. Oh, hey, let's go. Okay, guys. So with all that being said, let's go ahead. Frank's drawings capitulated. They used to be so good, right? Well, I'm not an elephant guy, all right? But yeah, we'll have to start the chart, right? The chart art. We'll have to start that back up for sure. Shout out to John in the chat. Oh God, shout out to you, bro. He said, Frankie, you made me lots of money. Bing bong. The mods are like, oh my God, is he going to say it? No. Shout out to John. Said you made me a lot of money. Bing bong. I'm censoring it. Anyway, these tacos are so good, Frankie. Shout out to Multi-Sig Dummy. Shout out to you, man. Multi-Sig. Are we talking about like the Sig I'm thinking of? Shout out to my dudes out there who know what I'm talking about. Let's go. I don't want to get banned on YouTube. Anyway, if that drawing is accurate, it will go down. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt Comsa. Shout out to you, bro. All right, let's go ahead and check on Ethereum, sorry. And hanging out with my grandmother too much. I picked up the Ethereum term. Oh, guys, what is that? What is that? Are those, spider lines? Spider lines on ETH? Accurate spider lines on ETH? Are we saying support, resistance, double top, beautiful support level, somehow magic? Shout out to CryptoFace. Boom. Are we talking bearish rejection of a spider line, strong level, breakdown? Are we testing again? Can we flip it? Spider lines on ETH? I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw spider lines on ETH. I know a lot of people ask, how do I get spider lines on ETH? How do I get spider lines on ETH? You have them on Bitcoin. How do you get them on ETH? And I only had them on Bitcoin for the longest time. And then over the weekend, I was kind of messing around. I don't know if it was the weekend or not. I was messing around the other night. And I messed around and got some spider lines on my ETH chart, and they're pretty dang accurate. Not gonna lie. A lot of people say, "Hey, it's all nonsense." I don't know if you can call that nonsense. Resistance. Support. Resistance. Support. Right? Resistance. I mean, am I crazy? Like, these aren't random lines. Support. Like, this is definitely this definitely means something, right? Like, I don't know why people think, people think TA is complete trash. So, hey, whatever. To each his own. I accidentally liked the like button, killed the like button, just over there, just tapping the heck out of it. And, oh no, test. Okay, we're good. Shout out to Jonah. Accidentally killed the like button. Oh, Multi-Sig Dummy UK, Frankie. Okay, shout out to the UK. Multi-Sig wallet is a digital wallet that operates with multi-signature addresses. This means that it requires more than one private key, to sign and authorize crypto transaction. So I thought you were talking about something else. So I guess I'm the Multi-Sig Dummy here. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm the... You're funny, bro. Shout out to you. We had the same idea for the same joke. I'm a tree. Shout out to Dave Digital. Okay, continuing on, guys. Getting distracted here. Taking a look at Ethereum. Looking pretty bearish, honestly, in my opinion, at least on the higher time frames. Did I just move those spider lines around? I hope I didn't. Anyway, looking at your Heikin-Ashi candles, right? I was gonna say, I thought it. Okay, there you go. Let me get rid of the VPVR. Okay. Weekly, Yellow X is printing on Ethereum. And we've been taking a look at Ethereum recently. And Yellow X on that weekly, if this does play out really bearishly, likely, we do have some really nice confluence here between this spider line as well as this volume level we have right here. And this is going to be a very critical level here, guys, because if we do work our way down and come test these levels, if we break below this level, you can see from this big line here, we have a big volume gap in between these levels, and we could wind up shooting through here very quickly to come down and revisit about $750 for Ethereum, in which case I will be selling every single body part I can to buy ETH. and maybe even wait for a little bit lower, because if we break this level, could get a quick move down to about 600, and then we also have another spider line here at about 550. These are all levels that if Bitcoin makes lower lows, I do think Ethereum has a good shot of hitting if Bitcoin dumps, right? And especially with that yellow X, it would be likely. So unless we see the market turn around and the bottom's already in, we're good. But if it's not, these levels are likely to get hit. And again, a super important level is going to be that about $1,000 between the spider line and this volume level here at $1,000. Also at that psychological level of $1,000. Shout out to Jessica waving. But yeah, I will sell your body parts to buy heat. Shout out to my hero. Let's see. But yeah, that would be a very key level. You have the psychological level of 1,000. And then once you lose that big volume gap to about 750, bringing back up that VPVR, to look at the volume, quick volume, big volume gap, quick move, and then you have another volume gap down to about 600, and then 550 is that next spider line. So in the macro, guys, if this weekly yellow X does play out, it could get pretty ugly. But money flow coming out on your weekly your 2-week money flow is coming to the downside. You are looking to print that bull div on the 2 weeks similar to Bitcoin, but we'll have to see what happens here. That could not print if we wind up getting a big dump soon. 6-day red dot is printing, 5-day red dot printing. 4-day red dot printing, 5-day red dot printing, 6-day red dot looking to print very soon. Your 3-day is confirmed with that red dot. Money flow in the green, but rolling back over. Your 2-day is back in the red. This is more of a bearish sign, but it is starting to round off here. So I'm thinking maybe some potential consolidation here just because of you're in the red, you're coming back up, you kind of bing bong. There's a little bing bong, back and forth. That could indicate some sideways action. Pulling up our BitLab indicators, you can see we've had some unshaded waves here for quite some time, indicating sideways movement, as we basically did just kind of move sideways as these are unshaded. Are starting to get a little bit of a red wave, but it's not lit up. So looking for maybe some sideways action here on the higher time frames. Your daily is looking to roll back to the upside. Money flow coming back up. This is starting to look a lot like Bitcoin. Your 16-hour is crossing over into the green. 12-hour looking to cross over into the green. Confirmed green dot on your 12-hour and 16-hour as well. This is definitely more of a bullish sign with those higher hourly time frame crossovers. Your 8-hour, not really much to see there. Your 5-hour looking to cool off. 4-hour looking to print that red dot very soon. But it looks like we want to flip this spider line to support, guys. Boom, boom. If we can hold above this spider line, we could wind up making a move to the upside, pulling up our VPVR. One thing you want to realize are the levels above us, right? If we flip this spider line to support, where can we expect to go? Well, pretty low volume gap up until this level here at about 1271. This is definitely going to be a level to watch. I would actually watch, I'm going to make this a box actually, because, support and resistance is typically a range, not necessarily a straight line, but could get a quick move up to that 1260 area, maybe work back up here. But then once we wind up getting, if you wind up getting a much bigger move, really the important levels are at about, 1380, almost 1400. If you break that 1400, you might get some crazy moves, but we're very far away from that. I'd say locally, might get a quick rip. If you could hold this as support, might get a quick rip up through this little gap, up into this blue box, revisiting potentially this high volume node. But that could be in store for a short-term move. 90-minute money flow in the green. 45-minute looking to print some bearish divergence here. 30-minute as well, looking to print some bearish divergence into resistance. Let me get rid of this drawing. So you want to realize that we are getting a move into resistance here with momentum starting to come down, but that money flow does look pretty healthy. We'll have to see what happens here. Looking for some confluence with this spider line, guys. Let's see if we can get any confluence. We do have that local golden pocket tap, just like we did on Bitcoin. And again, I mean, this is not a coincidence, guys. That level that we just drew at about 1256 also has confluence with that 786. So you guys will know a lot of times you'll retest that golden pocket and even wick up to that 786. And with that low volume gap, if we do get a move to the upside, we could get that quick move. But continuing on here. And then, this bear flag did break down, but kind of faked us out. Let's see, 15-minute money flow generally coming out as our 4-hour is cooling off. So, locally and more lower time frame stuff, we could potentially cool off a bit. But again, we didn't lose those important. We are regaining, we are reclaiming some really important levels of support here. Very, very interesting stuff. Don't trip by the dip, or also known as DT BTD. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Where do I find a spider lines on TradingView? Well, Tyler, actually, we do have a video explaining exactly how to draw spider lines. You can go to the channel. There's spiders on the thumbnail. I forget exactly what the name of it is. Hopefully, Rob, can I speak to you outside for a minute? I don't know how he did that so fast. He's hanging out with Tyler Durden too often. Rob the Crypto Snob, shout out to you, bro. I don't know how you did that so quickly, but there you go, man. Rob just put that link to the video. If you want to check out how to draw them, you could go ahead and check that out. It's pretty simple. But there is Ethereum, guys. That is what I'm looking for Ethereum. 826 people still watching the live stream, guys. 429 likes. Let's run it up to 700. I think we can get there. Or we might have to call TJ and have him come in with the UFO guy to run up the likes a little bit. Shout out to TJ and that UFO guy. I forget his exact name. But smash that like button, guys. Going for 700. If we get 700, we're going to spin that wheel a whole lot of times, and we're going to give away some good stuff. Oh, my God, I forgot to like the stream. Forgive me, Frankie-san. What's my punishment? It's okay. It's okay, Wick. We'll let it go. You always smash that like button. We can't stop, hold. Everybody smash the like button. We're going to take a quick break where I'm going to sniff these candles and recharge and then drink some of this Aztecian cactus moss water. And then when we're done and you guys are done smashing the like button and I'm done doing my candle rituals, we will move on to your favorite altcoins. So throw them in chat right now only after you hit that like button. Here we go. Be the candle. Be the candle. Be the candle. Feel the moss water slamming through your veins. Okay, we got 6 likes, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Bro Keats. No one is talking about Santa Rally anymore. Is the Santa? I mean, I'm curious. Are we going to get the Santa Rally, guys? I will say I'm feeling a little less hopeful with the way the higher time frames are looking to roll over. But if we get some VWAP flips, you could still get that Santa Rally potentially if we get those VWAP flips. But right now, I don't know if we're going to get it. I'm going to dislike. Always, that one is me. Shout out to Masnokas. We need someone to dislike it, right? Let's see. Part 4 Crypto Frankie candles. I do the same thing, except not with candles. Shout out to you, bro. Obviously, you do them with Glade plugins. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Let's see. Did he just sniff the candle for motivation? You can. Maybe. I don't know. Is it safe to say Jessica yet? Oh, yeah. She didn't come in. That was pretty good. Oh. Hey. Love you. Dinner tonight. Okay. Yeah, she's on to me, guys. Show Jessica. No, people can't afford $650 for a Discord giveaway of Ada. Shout out to Jiren. Hello from Indonesia. Indonesia. Why'd I say that? Why'd I say it like that? Indonesia. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, Ari Fatah, for being here. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, hey. Shout out to Nornan says Sig Saucer. Sig Saucer slap rack bing bong. Bing bong. I like that, bro. I like that. Shout out to Nornan. Noranan. I appreciate you, bro. That was lit. Best mods ever. Shout out to Brad, who's not a mod, but he is the one that said shout out to the mods. Best mod ever. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I see you up there. DTBTD. on the syllabus at FCU tonight. Write it down. It will be on the test. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Also, anyone who won those Show ETH t-shirts and the Frankie Candles University t-shirts, don't worry. You're going to get them soon. It is in the works right now. The shirts are where they need to be, getting packed up and shipped out to you guys. And we just got to write out the little handwritten notes and send them out to you. Show ADA. Let's go. Let's do it. Check Bone. Yeah, we'll check Bone as well. Let's go ahead and check ADA real quick. Look at the KuCoin chart. Boom. Let's see. Okay, next major level of support, guys, is going to remain, not worst case scenarios here between 22 and 19 cents. Not saying we're definitely going to get there. Not saying we're 100% going to get there. What up from Nashville? Shout out to Altcoin Jedi. Shout out to you, man. Is Arculus a good cold wallet? I don't have too much experience. No, I'm not. Brad, I'm not twisting the knife, dude. Dave said twisting the knife. No, I just had to clarify that Crypto Billy was the mod. Shout out to Brad. Hey, Brad. Listen. Hey, Brad. Listen, Brad's an OG. I've met Brad. Brad's a very nice guy. And hey, Brad, if we are looking for new mods and you're interested, not that you have to, but if you're interested, you let us know. I would trust you, brother. Anyway, on my hero, my Frankie Candles shirt fits well for tall people. Fits well for tall people. Yeah. I have problems. Jessica's trying to be like, I'm not Mrs. Candles, guys. Okay. Anyway, we're losing track. I'm getting lost in the sauce here, guys. But apocalyptic levels are going to remain about 22 cents, between 22 and 19 cents. However, guys, ADA has not looked good for a long time. Every time we look at ADA, it looks bearish. Even when we're bouncing, it just still looks bearish, right? I don't know what is going on. It's just getting absolutely wrecked. But next, the major level of support, 19 cents is going to be a serious level to watch. Even down to the 18.5 cents, going to be a serious level to watch. But coming down, looking at the weekly time frame, here we go. Red dot confirmed. Let's check the 6-day red dot printing, 5-day red dot confirmed. 4-day red dot confirmed. Money flow coming out on your 3-day. This thing doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't look good. Excuse me, VWAP coming to the upside on the 2-day. Your daily looking to print that green dot, potentially looking to find a temporary bottom here, but nothing really looking that bullish. 12-hour, yeah, I mean, this looks more bearish than Bitcoin. Ugh, God, man. Look at the bull div. Look at the bull div. The most lackluster bull div I've ever seen in my life, guys. A 4-hour, oh, my God. I'm disgusted with ADA right now, guys. This is disgusting. You got your lower lows, you got your higher lows. I mean, and you got, oh, wow, I almost said a bad word. I mean, barely a little pop to the upside. That is pathetic for a 4-hour bear bull div, guys. Pathetic. I don't know what's going on here. I guess someone wants ADA cheaper prices. I'm not bearish on the project at all. Don't worry. Santa stole the sauce. Oh no! Shout out to Nornan. Yeah. But yeah, it's poor ADA. You're a temporary bottom. But yeah. Pamp cannot imagine ADA at 19 cents. I know, right? You're telling me, Rubicon John. But hey, yeah. I mean, we're still at 25, but we're still pretty far away from here. It looks like we're really close, but we're still pretty far away. I mean, a 15% drop, but don't think it can't happen. But yeah, I can't picture it either. That would be crazy. But I mean, granted, I bought ADA for the first time at like 11 cents, so it's not that weird to see it down there. But yeah, man, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It could get down there though potentially. But that bull div, maybe that bull div starts an uptrend, but nothing really too bullish here. Let's see. I mean, do you have any like bull divs printing like an 8-hour? No, 6 hours confirmed. Still not doing anything. Already wants to roll over. Shout out to Dan from. Dude, hang on. Shout out to Dan. I don't think I'm able to see this entire thing. Yeah, I don't think I can see this entire thing. But Dan from Joey's, I assume that says shout out from Dan. Shout out, and the super chat is from Dan from Joey's of Mulberry Street, is what I'm assuming that name says. I don't know though because it's cut off. Can we? Nah, I can't see it. Dang. But yeah, shout out to Dan from Joey's O. Apparently, I think it's going to be of Mulberry Street. Shout out to Dan for the $9.99 super chat. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Thanks for the $10. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. with the KO hippo emoji, if that is a hippo. Anyway, I am glad that XRP is more than ADA. I sold my ADA for XRP. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Can you check BNB? Yes. But yeah, guys, ADA, nothing really that bullish about ADA. I mean, you did get that little pump off that, 4-hour bull div, but yeah, I mean, might be putting in a 30-minute, yeah, looking very similar to everything else. But yeah, levels are going to, for the most part, remain the same. I could try to find you guys some local levels. I'm sure you're probably rejecting this local golden pocket right now. Yeah, so you're stuck in this little fib level. I'd watch this high volume node. I knew it. Dan from Joey's on Mulberry Street. Shout out to Dan. I appreciate you, bro. Oh no, you guys got my seed phrase. Well, there goes all my crypto, guys. Shout out to Dan from Mulberry Street. Thanks for being here, bro. I love you. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see Dan from Mulberry Street on Christmas, probably. For anyone wondering, that's Mrs. Candle's brother, Danny Boy from Joey's and Mulberry. Anyway, oh boy, finding UFOs. Love your energy, Frankie. Shout out to you. Finding UFO. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, listen, if you want to send your UFOs to give us another 1,500 likes randomly, like you and TJ were doing the other day in the stream, I mean, do your thing. I'm actually just kidding. If anyone actually is, I don't know what happened that night, but if anyone was like sending bots, it was funny. But just so you know, it's actually really damaging for your YouTube analytics. So, but yeah, I don't know what happened that day. The finding UFOs came in here. I appreciate you, bro. I love your energy, especially when it comes with 1,500 likes. And he's got the check mark. He's official, man. But yeah, yeah. So him and TJ ran it up to 1,500 likes. We only had 600 people in the stream, so I don't know how that's possible. But it was pretty lit. But yeah, guys, ADA is rejecting these local fib levels here. That high volume node right here at about 26 cents, 0.265 cents, 26.5 cents right here would be a nice level to look for a rejection. And then you could also look at your value area high right up here at about 26, almost 27 cents. And then your value area low. I mean, hey, we might as well just make it a volume profile range. If you break the POC, probably gonna be a quick move to that 786, just like we got right here. If you break that 786, could be a quick move to your high volume node because you do have a little bit of gap in volume right there. And I know I got sidetracked a lot, and that is why I'm rushing through this. All right, moving on, taking a look at XRP. We will take a look at Matic because I remember you guys in the beginning of the stream were saying, I'm gonna start calling for Matic right now. I'm saying it early. Maybe he'll see it, and I did, and it worked out for you. Shout out to you. Kenton Smith in the chat. What's going on, Kenton? Jesse, what is going on, Jesse? Good to see you. Let's see. Bubba's Crypto laughing at Billy. Man, I need to stream one day and just hang out and chat, guys, because I'm over here doing the TA, and I feel like I'm missing out. Let's see. All right, let's see. How low did you guys, how low did you pick up ADA for? I picked up ADA for the first time at 12 cents. But I will say I did not buy a lot. My friends did. Dan from Joey's Mulberry Street said, put a down payment on my car with crypto. My mom still doesn't get. Gotta love it. Shout out to Danny boy. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. Frankie, I can't go a day without your sauce. For the best, you're the best. Going back to the beginning to catch all the class action sauces. Shout out to Bruce Kettling. I appreciate you for being here, man. You got the sauce. I appreciate you for being here. You're the man. Finding UFOs said smash the likes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, baby. We're running it up to 700 likes, guys. The aliens are in the house. What is going on? I assume he has a YouTube channel. I got to check this out. Because you could catch me with my tinfoil hat on, watching a lot of alien documentaries when I'm falling asleep. Shout out to, I got to check out that YouTube channel. Maybe I'll just binge watch that. All right, continuing on here. Love the loves, but not. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's going to be beef between Jessica and Mrs. Candles. Oh, God. Shout out to Jessica. Appreciate you. Okay. 86 more likes to get some of that Tony D. Ada. Let's go. Okay, continuing on here, guys. Continuing on. Oh, God. Frankie, I'm in my first big boy trade trying to scalp Matic. Hit me with the sauce. All right. Matic is coming up right after XRP. Get a little rejection off of this value area high. Come on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd our range just go? Come on, baby. Bring it in. Bring it in. It's right here. Boom. That's it. All right. I'm actually going to pull a fixed range here, guys. Pull a little volume on it. Pull a little vol. Don't pull your fib out in public, guys, please. I did it once, and Mrs. Candles almost left me. And I also got arrested. So, yeah, don't pull your fib out in public. Anyway, continuing on here. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, here we go. Okay, so we are out of our value area, but one thing to realize, guys, is that we are bringing in a little bit of volume on the profile right here, as you can see, as we have ranged around in here before. So if we hold above this value area high, we could continue to kind of range within this other value area that we have right here. So as we kind of range and move up, that value area will actually shift up, and your levels will actually move. That's why it's important, guys. If you are doing, kind of what I do, where you mark out your value area low, your value area high, your POC, and your value area low. I know it's not exact, but if you're doing that, you do want to keep your profile here, because if those levels move, you want to know, right? But for now, this is what we're looking at. I'm going to go ahead and label these. Little boom, make that your value area high, make this your POC. Guys, I do have a video on my channel showing you guys how to add all these templates and stuff if you are interested in doing that, so you can label things very quickly. If you have say you have a naked point of control here, you could, instead of, coming here and going, instead of coming here, going to your text and typing in, whatever, you could just come down to your templates and say, oh, naked point of control, boom, and then it'll change it to whatever your default is. But that was just an example, so I'll delete it. So we're at the value area high, guys. If we hold support here, we could potentially continue up to some higher prices. One of those levels that I would go ahead and watch are going to be probably the top of this range right here. As we see, we have gotten a bunch of resistance there. Boom. So that would be a likely place to reject from. And then we will go ahead and delete this. So you got a local golden pocket, local 786. If we continue to the upside, I would expect to potentially kind of just range, right? Just kind of range up here. If we break out, maybe come test that 786. But if we break back below, obviously we will likely bearishly retest and then get a move down towards your point of control. If we break that, probably coming down to your value area low. Now this is for the most part, this is a D-shaped volume profile where you are likely to be pretty good shorting the tops and longing the lows. However, it actually does look like you are looking to form a capital B-shaped volume profile, because you could see, I don't know if you could see it, we are bringing a bit of volume in here. And basically, the way you would treat these volume profiles is you would treat them as two D-shaped volume profiles. So when you are in this part of the profile, in the upper part of the B, you would just treat this section like a D-shaped volume profile, and you would you would long the high, long the lows, short the highs, long the lows, short the highs. Then you break down into this value area where you would long the lows, go to the POC, long the lows, go to the POC, back to the value area high. So with the capital B shape, you're basically just treating this as a value area, and then you're treating this as a separate value area, right? And then you have that gap in the middle that you fall through. So a little too much sauce for a live stream, because we're gonna have to dig in there a little bit. But just for you guys, if you want to check out my volume profile videos, I do go a bit in depth on how to actually trade this stuff. So, okay. So let's continue on here. That's kind of what I'd be looking at for XRP. Looking at your daily is printing a green dot on XRP. Might be time for this thing to move. Bing bong, Frankie Graziano. What is going on? Says bing bong, Frankie just came on. What did I miss? Pump or dump or bing or bing or bong? Shout out to Graziano. I would say it's a bing bong day. It is a bing bong day. The bulls are out. The bears are out. Which way are we going to go? We'll take a little quick peek at Bitcoin again before we hop off. But yeah, your daily is printing a green dot. Your 12-hour, nothing to really pull away from here. Your 4-hour looking to cool off. I would say short-term cool off for this, guys. Money flow crossover on the 1 hour, similar to Bitcoin. Yeah, I think that daily green dot could push you back up into these levels here, but I think short term you're likely to cool off a little bit. If you lose that value area high, very likely you come down to that POC. And if we look at the local Goldens, if we pull it from here to the top, that POC is likely going to be right by that golden pocket. So right underneath. So you do have some strong support down here between about 34 cents and 33 cents. So there's XRP. Let's go ahead and take a look at Matic. I can hear you guys like itching to see Matic. So here we are. Let's get rid of this. Let's remove all of our TA. Let's take a look. Money flow coming up on your 2 hour, 4 hour. Get a little bit of a VWAP flip or a little VWAP support. Oh, hey, guys, Mama Candle's in the chat. Say what's up to Mama Candles. Frankie, can you quickly look at DOT? My bags are heavy. Yes, we'll take a look at DOT in just a second. Oh, God. Yeah, guys, you don't want Dan from Mulberry Street, Dan from Joey's, to say you owe him money. I do owe him money. Mom, don't worry. He's not going to whack me. It's okay. Yeah, guys, shout out to Mama Candles in the chat. Hey, Mom, look at me. Mom, look, I'm on TV. I'm coming to see you. Mom, I'm going to see you soon. It's like an emotional time. So I haven't seen my mom in a long time, guys. It's time to see. I'm finally going to get that sauce, guys. I feel like I'm exhausting my sauce. I'm going to go back to New York. My mother's going to give me that sauce. I'm going to recharge and come back with those secret saucy strategies. Shout out to my mom. Sup, Mama Candles? Let's go. All right, let's continue on here, guys. Let's go ahead and see here. Yeah, 8 hour. I mean, again, looking very similar to a lot of these other things. You are looking to probably consolidate / I would say sideways bearish for the most part. You are putting in some bear divs here. Your 30-minute looking to, let's see. Yeah, boom. Yeah, I mean, technically putting in higher highs with lower highs here on your oscillators. And that is likely a local golden pocket we are testing right about there. I don't know if I'd pull it to that little scam wick. I mean, if you pull it to this regular wick, you are testing that level almost perfectly. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, you are coming up to some pretty interesting resistance here. What happens if we pull our volume across this entire little ranging? Okay, wow. Okay, guys, I don't know how that happened. Finding UFOs just somehow teleported DOT onto the chart here, guys. That was weird. I don't know about this guy, guys. This guy's ripping the likes to the moon. He's making me pull up polka dot before I want to, and it just appears. I think finding aliens or finding UFO is. I think he might be onto something. I think he might be we're in cahoots with the actual aliens, guys. Frankie, make sure you call your mother regularly. Shout out to Rubicon. Linda, my mom says Mama Candles is waiting for Frankie. She's eagerly waiting with that big pot of sauce. Shout out to my mom, Mommy Candles, but not mine. Shout out to Jessica. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. I call hacks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So, yeah, I mean, listen, if we could break that golden pocket, that local golden pocket, we could get a rip back up to these, 81-cent levels, which is not too far away at this point. But I would look to either range or potentially, I would look to range here on Matic. I would look to cool off or consolidate in the short term. If you come down to these lower time frames, it does look somewhat like some bullish. I wouldn't say, I mean, it's not bull pennants, but I would say kind of consolidate a little bit, come down a little bit, but may continue back to the upside because your daily green dot is looking to print here pretty soon on Matic. So I hope that helps you guys out. Whoever was in that trade in Matic, I would say probably sideways bearish in the short term before potentially printing that green dot on the daily, which won't happen until tomorrow at this time because we did just print another daily candle. Let's see. Bitcoin coming back to the zero line as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at Polkadot for finding UFOs so he doesn't hack my computer. Oh my God, now we have 666 viewers. Guys, I don't know. Finding UFO. Listen, bro, I don't want any trouble. You got the check mark. I know you probably have way more subs than we do, and you're coming in here and you're hacking the mainframe and you're doing voodoo on the charts. Mrs. Candles, if she could come in here, I'm gonna tell her to bring me my tinfoil hat because I think we need the tinfoil hat, guys, because this is I don't know. Yeah. I need a tinfoil hat because I need to protect myself against these aliens, guys. Meatball and teabag. Yeah, guys, 1 million more likes. I'll post Candle's personal number. Oh God, it's gonna leak. It's gonna leak my personal info. Anyway, yeah, then I'll never go to sleep because I'll just be like on the phone. I'll just be like on the phone with the CandleMafia all the time. But yeah, hopefully I can get a. Hopefully I can get a my tinfoil hat here. But taking a look at Polka Dot, finding UFO. He's in a big. Listen, the aliens like to trade too, guys. So we can't hate on that, right? But yeah, it's crazy. These higher time frame charts. I mean, this mimics Bitcoin so much more than other altcoins, which is so interesting. Multisig says at Linda Pitty, I see where Frankie gets his sauce. Shout out to Multisig Dummy. Did Frankie ever do a Mrs. Candles reveal? Crypto sub method. I try so much. Yeah, I try so much. But she's not a camera person. She doesn't like the camera. But yeah, I mean, maybe you guys, it's funny because when we do a Frankie Candles meetup and we're all, everyone's like, when we're all hanging out and talking and stuff, and Mrs. Candles is probably just going to be lurking there, and no one's going to know which one is Mrs. Candles. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. She's going to be standing right next to you. I'll introduce her as somebody completely different. We're like, hey, this is my assistant, or hey, this is whatever. This is my social media person, or whatever, what have you. But you guys won't know which one is Mrs. Candles, because yeah, interesting. Anyway, continuing on here. Money flow on your 1 hour, looking across into the green, which is looking very similar to a lot of other things. Taking a look at the weekly, VWAP projected at the 0 line. Yellow X may be played out here, putting in a potential pretty nasty bull div here on Polkadot. Yeah, let's 4-day red dot confirmed. Let's see. Trying to find relevant stuff here. 2-day green dot about to print. Daily green dot is printing. No, but I mean, actually, yeah, this is, this thing has been just getting consistently wrecked. But if you look here, you could come all the way down to about May, and you're essentially making all these lower lows. I don't know if you would count it from all the way back here, but even from back here, you do have slight bull divs. On the daily, very, very interesting. But yeah, green dot on your daily, that would be more bullish than anything. Let's see. Oh, she's dumping. Let's continue on. I don't want to piss off the aliens, guys. But continuing on, I feel the aliens creeping into my head. I really need that tinfoil hat. Haha, joke's on you guys. The inside of the Frankie Candles hats, all of them are lined in tinfoil to protect us from the aliens. Anyway, 12-hour, let's see, 6-hour looking to roll over to the downside. Nice little 6-hour bull div there, but looking like a rollover. It would be interesting to see everything kind of just get that pump and roll over, because that's initially what we were saying yesterday. Even if these bull divs do play out, I would expect them to be short-lived and then roll back over to the downside. But that was very based on those higher time frames showing the yellow X's, the blood diamonds, and now those are gone. So now it's just like, what the heck is going on? And that's why I'm playing Bitcoin as a range, right? Because I don't really need to know if it's going to moonshot to the upside or dump down to Goblin Town. Because I'm just getting into scalp trades, locking in profits early, and then, if I'm short with profits locked in and it dumps, that'll turn into a really big trade, and if I get stopped out, I'll make a little bit of money. But yeah, not always the most important thing to know where price is going to go in the long term, guys. Obviously, long-term investing is important, and a lot of my money is going to long-term investment in crypto. But, to make money trading, you don't really necessarily need to know if you're, where that long-term move is going to be right now. You could just trade those ranges, and there's plenty of money to be made there, trust me. Yeah, looking like it's losing a little bit of steam here. 4-hour cooling off a bit, starting to get that red candle. Whoops. Starting to get that red candle on your 4-hour. Bada boom. Looking at the 3-hour, 2-hour red dot, looking real close. Money flow kind of coming out there. Your 1 hour is also looking to print a red dot. Money flow isn't looking horrible. But yeah, red dot looking to print. No bear div or anything like that. Red dot looking to print on your 90-minute, your 45-minute. I mean, all these. There you go. Your red dot on your 30-minute is printing now. Looking at the higher time frames. Yeah, I mean, kind of the same thing as everything else. Looking like cool off in the short term. Yeah, 15-minute, 24-minute red dot is printing. Yeah. So for Polkadot, I do think that you could cool down short term. The main thing I would look for a move to the upside on a lot of these coins is that daily green dot. A daily green dot is likely, if we are going to get a move to the upside, it will happen on that daily green dot. I'd also be watching that 90-minute money flow to cross over into the green while that green dot is printing. Let's see. What? I have no idea what you guys are talking about, chat. You're hilarious, though. Bada boom, bada bam. Let's go. Bing bong. Shout out to Finding UFOs. Cosmos is pumping 5% right now. Speak of space aliens. Shout out to Crypto Shimpito Schmo. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. Hopefully, I did not butcher it too bad. But let me find you what you're really looking for on Polkadot, and that is some key levels. Holding that value area low of that, that local range here on the 90-minute, holding that local value area low. Are we going to lose it again? I couldn't tell you, but if we hold this, we could potentially get a move back up to that POC at about $4.67. But if we lose it, could start to get ugly for Polkadot. But yeah, with money flow coming up on the 90-minute and that daily green dot, we could potentially range around or get a slight move to the upside. And then again, in the very immediate short term, get a move to the downside. But yeah, can we find some error? Yeah, let's pull up our VPVR, see if we can find some local support that is close by. How long have we been going for? What time is it? Oh boy, we got to start spinning that wheel. All right, let's see. There we go. Let's see if, most of your, getting down to the nitty gritty here. I'm just going to try to eyeball it, guys. I'm going to try to eyeball this. Let's see. Got some levels there. Boom. Yeah, so I would be, we are sitting right on this support here. If we lose this level, guys, could get a move. It could be good, ugly. Let's just hope we hold this level. And again, with the green dot and the money flow in the 90-minute coming up and the green dot on the daily, I do think we can get a bounce here, potentially. But no real crazy bull divs at all. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. And that is Polkadot. Dave's a bot. Shout out to Brad Guidell. He does have that wrench in his name. Let's see. STX, I just saw that randomly. This is going to be the last one. It's going to be a super speed here. Taking a look at stacks. Let's take a look. Daily, we're going quick on this one, guys. Daily green dot looking to print here very soon. Not quite, though. Your 16-hour and your 12-hour are printing green dots with your money flow coming back up pretty nicely there. Not the worst look in the world. Coming up to the weekly. Just to get a little bit of a macro view, red dot confirmed. Nothing really to pull away from there. 4-day red dot printed confirmed. Oh yeah, 16-hour green dot confirmed. 12-hour green dot confirmed, not printing. 8-hour, nothing really to pull from there. Looking at your lower time frames, 4-hour got a little bit of support on the 0 line there. Dang, these are hard to read today. 2-hour. Oh, green dot confirmed on your 2-hour as well. Money flow kind of coming up. Let's see our 90-minute money flow coming up. Daily green dot looking to print here very soon. It looks very similar to everything else. Basically the same sentiment as everything else. I don't know too much about this project. But, if we do wind up coming a little bit let's go ahead and pull a range here. We'll go from here to here. Boom. Yeah, basically like very similar to Polkadot, kind of just sitting at the bottom of the range. Looking for that move up. Daily green dot is likely, if you're going to get that move, that daily green dot is going to be likely the thing that gives it to you. But let me just spawn these levels real quick. I mean, you did get a bull div into key support here. Where was that bull div? It was on the 4-hour. Yeah, bull div into key support on the 4-hour. So, yeah, if you're going to get a move to the POC, it better be off this bull div, because if this rolls back over, things could get pretty ugly. And let me just turn on Lux Algo real quick. We do have a fair value gap down here that you might try to close or fill before getting moved to the upside. So I'd watch that level here at about 21 cents. Sorry that was such a rush, but I gave Kenny to Tyler Ramos. But yeah. Those are levels I watch on Stacks. Sorry that was so quick, but we are running out of time. What do we got here? 600 people still watching the stream, guys. Let's go ahead and run the likes up to 700 before we finish spinning the wheel so we can spin the wheel 15 times. If we get 700 likes, I will spin the wheel 15 times for you and give the Candle Mafia what they want, and that's free stuff. Frankie Candle's family doesn't need Christmas presents. We got to give everything away to the Candle Mafia. Shout out to Tyler Durden says, DJ Frankinashi, we need them spins. Fricky. Shout out to Tyler Durden, always keeping us on schedule with these spins. I do appreciate, with the holidays coming up, and again, guys, for anyone who was not here yesterday, I am taking a trip back to New York to visit the family for Christmas. So schedule is going to be a little bit off. I am going to actually try to take some time off, guys. I need to rest. I need to get my mind right and kind of refresh so I can come back and continue to give you this sauce every single day. I very, very rarely take time off. And I don't want to burn out on you guys. I want to be able to keep delivering you content every single day. So I may try to take a little bit of a break. We're probably not going to go live every day, but I will have my equipment. I will be dropping some market updates. I will be in the Discords here and there. I won't be completely unreachable, but yeah, and I have a ton of content, scheduled to come out. So the channel's going to be popping. We're putting out a bunch of altcoin breakdown videos and deep dives, and then I will be doing market updates. I'll be in the Discord. Might even, spit some extra sauce here and there. But I will be a little bit less active as I will be trying to take a little bit of a break to get my mind right so we can continue doing this every single day as I absolutely love to do. So let's go ahead and spin those wheels. 700 likes, guys. 1, 2, 3. Smash that like button right now all at the same time. Break it. Where's TJ? Somebody get TJ in here. We need those likes. I'll never forget that day. I will never forget that day. I'm going to tell you this, guys. I know Mrs. Candles is mad at me about this whole Jessica thing. You know why? Because I texted her and I said, hey, the aliens are here today. Remember the aliens? Get me a tinfoil hat. If you could bring me some tinfoil, that'd be dope. And that was like 15 minutes ago. She hasn't brought it. She's like, screw you. Let the aliens abduct you. And if you're just tuning into the stream, you're probably like, what is this guy talking about? Oh, God. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Give him a giveaway, baby. Give it to him. Give it to him. I wish you guys could see what my energy level is before the stream and after the stream. Spin number 3. I'm like literally like falling asleep at my desk like, oh my God, I hope they don't hate me for being so tired. And then like, boom, we get on the stream and it's like lights on. Let's go. And it's great. It's great. I wish we could do these streams early in the morning because typically I wake up in the morning and yeah, come home to mama. Shout out to my mom. You could ask her. I am not a morning person. It's not in my blood. I am a night owl. I will stay up until 5 in the morning. You could catch me up at 5 in the morning staring at the charts, but you'll never see me waking up at 5 in the morning to look at the charts, unless I have to be. But I'm a night owl. All right, let's continue on here. What do we got? Wow, we are 4 for 4, boys. We're 4 for 4. Let's go. Haha, sauced. Sauced P for the stream. Let's go. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Crypto Killer Whale. I always hold on too long. Going to start just taking profits 25% and get out. Should improve my ratio greatly. Absolutely. You want to remember to pay yourselves and don't pay yourself before you wreck yourself. I guess that didn't really work out. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Crypto Anon says, at my mom, I'm an Italian boy, and we all love our mama. That is true, guys. Us Italian boys, we mama boys. We really are. We really are. It's pretty funny. How do I win the giveaways? Graziano, we are going to be uploading some pre-recorded videos this week. They are going to be altcoin breakdowns. And you just got to leave a like and a comment on those videos, and you will be entered in to win our next giveaway. Here we go. Oh, no. I spun it too many times. We only have 589 likes. Hey, shout out to XRP 589. Wick is in there just manipulating the likes to his liking. But yeah, we have almost 600 likes, but we already spun it 7 times. We'll spin it 10 times. Let's go. Kryptonon, I know. You guys are funny. Pay yourself or Wayne Brady will slap you. Hey, better than Will Smith, right? All right, let's see. Boom. There you go. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob, letting you all know how to win the giveaways. Guys, the man invites you into his home, tries to help you. Smash the likes for Christmas. There you go. Guys, that's all I want for Christmas. It's just some likes. Just give me some likes, boys. Let's go. Don't worry about tops and bottoms. All the fat is in the middle. Absolutely. I love that. I'm going to steal that. Shout out to Creighton C. I'm stealing that, bro. I got to. Stall the stream till 600 likes, please. Okay. I got you. I think we spun it 10 times already, though. Oh, no. We got one more. One more. At 600 likes, we give it the 10th spin, baby. We give it the 10th spin. We Hillbilly Boys love our moms, too. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Let's go. Let's go. Love from Nigeria. Shout out to Digest It. Thank you for being here, bro. I do appreciate you. Oh, baby, we only need 3 more likes. Let's get it. Smash that like button. All yours. Shout out to you, Creighton. I appreciate you, bro. Come on, baby. Run them up. We got like 3 more likes. Let's go. 5 more. Oh, it's probably all delayed. Let's see. Wow, how is it staying so still? Oh, $5.99. $5.99, baby. I'll sniff the candles. That'll get it going. Oh, yeah. We got the white teak. And we got the salted coconut mahogany. Moss water. Salted mahogany moss water. Shout out, 600 likes, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We did it, boys. We did it. Let's go. Spin it one last time for the Candle Mafia. Hit the like, damn it. Let's go, FOMO Sapien. I appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Copyright Frankie. Let's go. Boom, and we got the giveaway. Look at that. We ran it up to 600 likes. And we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 giveaways for our next giveaway, guys. And with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Frankie Candles live stream. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I will not be completely off the map in New York. I will be in touch. I will be in the Discords. I will be uploading my pre-records, and I may drop some market updates and maybe even a live stream. I don't want to promise anything because I do want to take some time off, but maybe. We'll see how I feel. You know, sometimes I just got the itch and want to do it. But with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Please be safe with your families out there during the holidays. Enjoy time with your family. Please, you don't have to look at the charts 24/7. Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, guys, take some time off from the charts. Go hang out with your families. Have a good time. Take a little bit of a breather. Come back with fresh eyes. Come back recharged. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. From the bottom of my heart, you are not just a number to me. You guys are this YouTube channel. I am just the guy on camera. I truly do. You are not just a number. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and I feel like I know almost every single one of you in chat personally. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I'll see you same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Probably not till next week, or the next time we're going live at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's probably going to be in New York, where my New York accent will come out. Once again, maybe I'll have you guys decorate the Christmas tree with the family. I don't know. But with all that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I love each and every single one of you. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
These aliens ain't getting me. Thanks, babe. Listen, that Jessica, it's like, don't worry about her, okay? She's nobody. There's nothing going on. She's in the CandleMafia. We love her, but you're the only one for me. Don't worry. And trust me, the aliens ain't getting me, baby. Not with the tinfoil hat, not with the white teak, not with the salted coconut, mahogany, moss water. Whoops. Well, anyway, guys, the aliens aren't getting me. Didn't realize this went live again. Seriously, we need to get PJ in here to fix this. But we're good. We got the tinfoil hats. We got the candles, guys. Frankie Candles is safe from the aliens. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love each and every single one of you. I'll see you guys next time. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Stay safe out there from those aliens. Shout out to Mrs. Candles and Jessica. Bing bong.